Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is a case of the Johnsons.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Mrs. or Miss Johnson?
Soon to be Miss.
Sir, I was talking to her. Soon to be Miss?
Yes.
Mrs. Johnson?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, I did. The child is now 18. I would like to be relieved of the child support payments.
Continue.
Because I've fulfilled my obligations in the amicable split that we had. So since the child is 18, I would like to be relieved of child support payments.
Okay. So...
All right, get ready, because this case is anything but simple. What begins as a routine child support dispute quickly unravels into something far more complex. On the surface, it looks like the father is simply asking to stop paying support since his son has turned 18. But then, the mother drops a bombshell. Their son has special needs and still requires significant medical care and ongoing support. Things take another turn when the topic of money comes up, because suddenly, hidden finances and questionable income reports start surfacing. Let's just say, someone in this courtroom hasn't been completely honest. And the judge? She's not playing around. No loopholes, no dodging responsibilities, just straight facts and what's in the best interest of the child. So, the big question is this: is child support just a legal obligation, or does real parental responsibility go far beyond what the law demands? Stick around, this case is about to get intense.
Ma'am, I don't know what kind of Afrocentrickery she's trying to run up in here, but it costs money to raise a child. I understand he's 18, but he's handicapped. He's special.
Okay, so now we're getting to the meat of it, because that's not what she just presented to me.
Well, she's
just
acting
presented
special
it
right now because she don't want to
Well,
pay this
sir,
money.
let's not do name calling. That's not nice.
I didn't call her no names, ma'am. I'm just saying she's acting special. All I know is this: it costs money to take care of this child. I don't have it.
When you say he's special, what type of disability does he
He has a
have?
mental disability, ma'am.
Okay. What type of medical bills does he have?
Currently, my bills are running about $1,800 a month. I have a garage. Obviously, by my dress and appearance today, I'm a simple man, but I make a clean living and do what I have to do. But I can only fix so many cars a day and have to put on helmets and change stuff. I don't have the time.
Okay, what type of medical expenses does the child have on a monthly basis?
He has rehabilitation.
Okay.
He also has some vocational training skills to help him. We're trying to get him out there on his own a little bit.
Okay.
And he also has a speech therapist that comes in once a week also to help him out.
Okay. And other than that, is he does he have any other disabilities or anything?
Not really, other than, her not being around ever.
Okay.
That's the only disability that's really got it messed up.
How much is rehab a month?
Rehab a month is $400, ma'am.
400. Okay. Does he go to a special type of school?
No, actually, the state sends someone to him at the residence, because it's actually become more of a hindrance to get him somewhere than it is to actually take care of him at the home.
Okay. And you want to be removed from child support, and you hear about...
And just like that, the mother drops a major revelation. This case isn't simply about an 18-year-old aging out of child support. Her son has special needs, and that changes everything. Legally, turning 18 doesn't always mean support ends, especially when a child has disabilities that require ongoing medical care, supervision, or financial assistance. But the father? He's treating this like any typical case, assuming his obligations are over now that his son is legally an adult. The judge, however, isn't about to let that slide. She's ready to address the reality. When a child has special needs, parental responsibility doesn't vanish with a birthday. So, here's the big question. Should support always end at 18, or should situations like this be considered differently? Let us know what you think.
all of the care that it takes to take care of your adult child who's disabled, well, has special needs?
Your Honor,
Make this
And
good.
I'm going to make this good due to the fact that I have been around. I do contribute. I am there. My job takes me all over the world. Not only do I'm an educator, but I also have another son as well too, who is 16. I'm in both of their lives. So therefore, I need a little reprieve because there are certain things that I need to do with cash. Certain investments I want to make.
When I speak, you stop talking, okay?
Sure.
You're doing a whole lot of talking and you're not saying anything, okay? Your child has needs that this man pays for. Rehab alone is $400 a month. Is this an expense that a doctor has told you that's going to be ongoing in the future?
Me, ma'am?
Yes, you, sir.
Oh, sure. Yes, ma'am. It's still going to go on. I mean, as far as, she's just worried about her needs.
What about the
people in hell need ice water?
What about the caretaker coming out to the home? Is that going to be something that's ongoing as well?
No, ma'am. That's going to end here actually in about 2 years here. It's
2 years.
Yes,
2
ma'am.
years?
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you are asking me to stop paying child support today? You know what, ma'am? According to the paperwork that you provided, your child support is based on your annual income of $30,000 a year, right?
That is correct.
How much are you making now?
Probably a little more over 10,000.
Okay.
Over that.
You know what? Let me ask him because I don't think some of the information you're giving me is very truthful. Sir, how much money does she make a year that you know of?
When we first did the situation, she was making $30,000 a year. Now,
Okay.
by the way we dress today, obviously one of us didn't come up. So I think somebody might need to talk to somebody or count some beans or something, because I know somebody making a little money ain't me. I had this garage by myself for 35 years.
But the child lives with you, correct?
Right. And I had to keep my other garage.
Ma'am, how much money do you make a year, truthfully?
Truthfully, about 42,000.
You make 40.
But see, he negates the same.
No,
Okay.
no, ma'am.
You can almost feel the atmosphere change in the courtroom as the father reveals the full picture: rehabilitation, vocational training, speech therapy. The costs of caring for their special needs child are substantial, and they're not going away anytime soon. But then comes the twist. The mother wants out. Just like that, she's asking to end her financial responsibility. Now, here's where it gets complicated. She claims financial hardship, but does that excuse withdrawing support from a child who clearly still depends on it? It's important to remember, child support isn't about punishing one parent or rewarding the other. It's about making sure the child's needs are met, especially when those needs are long-term and intensive. So, what do you think? Is the father being unfairly burdened, or is the mother trying to sidestep her obligations?
You made more money, and you tried to, first of all, I feel offended that you came into my courtroom and tried to downplay what the situation was, what it was in the first place. You made it appear as though this child turned 18 and your child support should naturally terminate. That's not what's going on. Your child has special needs that this man has been paying for, and you have gotten a $12,000 raise, in a sense, of salary.
Period of time.
And he, excuse me?
That's the reason I got
Even
rid of
over
her
a period of time. Today, you make more money. You make more money, and you just heard this man testify that a medical doctor told him that it's going to stop, the care coming to his home is going to end in 2 years.
2 years.
2 years, right? That is a long time.
Allow me a 2-year reprieve so I can do some things that I need to do.
Ma'am,
I don't have a problem continuing on.
The mother's attempt to downplay her income just came crashing down. She initially claimed she was earning $30,000 a year, but under pressure, she admitted it's actually closer to $42,000. And the judge? Not impressed in the slightest. This is exactly why courts don't rely on someone's word alone when it comes to financial matters. They look deeper. And when the numbers don't add up, it sends a clear message. Someone's trying to work the system. Now the question is, should the judge come down harder on her for being dishonest? Or is this just another example of someone trying to bend the rules in a high-stakes situation? Let me know what you think.
Taking care of my child.
The only reprieve you're going to receive here today is to start your child support obligation on a monthly basis to this man, okay? That's where we're going to do.
Is it continued? Because I've been doing.
Oh, yeah, it's going to go up.
Excuse
It's
me,
definitely
ma'am.
going to go up. Yes, sir.
Apparently, denial isn't just in Africa, it's here today.
Look, listen, sir. Listen. Your little innuendos, those are cute, but let's leave them somewhere else. They're not
Yes,
going to
ma'am.
take place in here. Okay? They're not going to take place in here. And ma'am, your outburst, please. I'm not impressed.
I'm not impressed either.
You shouldn't be. You should not be impressed. You came into this courtroom and tried to misrepresent, and you just simply don't want to take care of your child. That is ridiculous. Ma'am, so you said you make $42,000 a year. According to my calculation, that's about $3,500 for gross a month. That puts your net resources at $2,948.13. Who carries the health insurance on the child?
That would be me, ma'am.
Both.
Well, the adult child, excuse me. You carry health insurance, and what were you getting ready to say, ma'am?
Both of us.
So the child is equally covered. Okay, great.
Yes, that is correct.
And I heard you say that you had a 16-year-old.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to base your child support. You get credit for the child that you already have. So your child support is going to be set at $471.08 per month.
Boom, just like that, the judge turns the entire case on its head. Not only is child support not being terminated, it's actually being increased. Talk about a move that backfired. The message here couldn't be clearer. You don't get to walk away from your financial responsibilities, especially when your child still has ongoing needs. The mother came into court expecting to be let off the hook, but instead, she's leaving with a bigger support obligation than before. Some might see this as a fair and necessary outcome. Others might argue that the father should have pushed for an increase much earlier, given the mounting expenses. So what do you think, was justice served, or was this too little too late?
Say that again?
$471.70 per month. Understood?
That's clear.
Okay. Is there anything further?
Well, I was hoping, ma'am, if I could get a little boost in that, because the youngest son, he currently is being tested as well for some problems that he may be having.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
this is not the platform for you to be asking for an increase, and you just heard what this woman makes, and you heard me do the calculation based on what it is that she makes.
Well, I just asked, ma'am.
No, sir. That's not how these things are done.
I mean,
You cannot get an increase from what she's making. What she makes is what she makes. Child support is based on a calculation. It's that simple. Now, if you want to do something later and file something in court once it's been diagnosed, what your other child may have, then you can do that. But until then, is there anything further?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. You all may be dismissed.
You want a clown.
Squeeze a wing together now.
And there it is. What began as a straightforward request to end child support turned into a complete legal wake-up call. The judge wasn't fooled by half-truths or inconsistent financial claims. She cut through the noise and focused on what truly mattered, the well-being of the child. The final decision? Child support will not only continue, it's increasing. The mother, who expected to walk away free of obligation, is now required to pay more than ever before. This case shines a spotlight on a bigger issue. Should child support laws offer more flexibility in cases involving special needs? Or should financial responsibilities remain firm and consistent across the board? What's your take? Should there be exceptions? Or should the rules stay the same for everyone? And if you enjoyed this deep dive into courtroom drama and real legal consequences, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There's plenty more where this came from.